Hey guys, doing another fitting for the rear seats of a 2023 Dmax. We're also doing the same pattern for the 2023 and onwards BT50 as they are the same inside. Let's get started. When you first open it up, you'll have your armrest with the duck logo on it. Open it up a bit more. Two headrests that are the exact same and one smaller one which is for your center. You'll have a 60-40 split base, that's being the 60% and the 40% being one skinnier than the other. So this is the 40 base and you define that by the little tag. It'll say .40 on the end of it. So that's the part you sit on. You also have your 60 base, that'll say .60 on it. And then last piece is you'll have this full bench, which is the backrest. That's the part that goes up here. So first off, we'll do the 40 base. So when you open up the base, you'll see there'll be multiple little Velcros that are inside the whole way around, and this one Velcro piece on the back, and the big flap at the back with the Velcro too. So first off, what you need to understand is the part with the little tag is actually the back. And that, if you've watched the front videos, actually goes in between here, in between the backrest and the base, in that little gap, and then goes to the behind. So what you want to do is, you want to open it up and try to sit this cover on like it's semi-fitted. Next up, what you want to do is this back flap, you want to actually push through that gap. Once you've done that, what you want to do is you want to grab this little tab on the front and you want to lift that seat up, and that'll give you access to everything. So making sure that you keep everything nice and straight and you follow the lines and all, you want to grab all these little Velcro pieces and you just want to attach them to the carpet and go and do that the whole way around. After that, you want to grab that back flap that you push through and you want to pull that nice and tight and attach that to the bottom of the carpet too. And then after that, you'll notice at the bottom of this flap down here, there'll be a little carpet piece that we've stitched on. That is for that little strap that went down the side. So make sure you pull that nice and tight and you stick that on too. And once you've done that, that's done. For those wondering how I got this center seat belt undone, all you need to do is you need to use the bigger piece to press on the little slot that's in there for the little one to come out. And then that will go all the way back and then it won't be in your way. So that's how you do that if you were wondering. Once you've done that, we'll go to the 60 base. So essentially it's the same concept. So you just want to undo it all, make sure it's all open, push all the corners out, and then lay it over top like you would if you were just going to push it on. So like before, you want to grab these two flaps and you want to push that all the way back in between that gap. To make it easier for yourself, you can actually lift it up and push it through, and then you can pull it down. Once you've done that, those two flaps, like before, just Velcro straight to the bottom of this base, nice and tight. And then likewise with these little Velcros the whole way around, you want to do all them. And then that side strap, like before, just goes on that little carpet flap that we've stitched on. Pull that nice and tight. Make sure the buckles go through the hole when you put it back down, and that's that done. Next up, we're going to do the armrest. So what you want to do is you want to pull that out, open all this up, get all those corners out. What you want to do is the bit that has the duck is actually on this side, so make sure when you slide it on, you do it that right way. And then all you want to do is you want to slip it over. Should go nice and easy all the way down. And then this bottom flap just needs to go at the bottom of it, so it can go in between that gap as you roll it over. And you should be able to just pull it through here, pull it nice and tight, lift up this one, and Velcro straight on top. And that's that done. Nice and simple. So next thing to do is put the backrest on. This is a slide over top version. So if you have a center seatbelt already plugged in, you just need to go through the seatbelt and then be able to pull it forward to pull that little tab. Once you've pulled it over, just make sure that you push all these little loops around the plastic surrounding for the headrests, because you want them to be accessible for the buttons. And then after that, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you got these little straps through these little holes, so they're also accessible as well. That's on both sides, so you just want to pull them through. Next, what you want to do is you want to pull it nice and tight all the way down, and you want to push the bottom flap through that gap like previously with the base. Next up, what you want to do is you want to grab those flaps that you just pushed through the back, you want to lift them nice and tight, and you want to put this back Velcro straight over top of them. And then after you've done these two, just make sure you pull that little pull tab through this little slot back here. A lot of people forget about that, so make sure you get that, otherwise opening your seat is going to be a bit tricky. So now we'll move on to the next thing. So after you've attached those two Velcros at the back the whole way along, we're going to shut it, and then all that we got left is the 3 headrests. Thing to keep in mind with all the headrests and the center one included is the tag is actually the one that goes forward. So make sure when you put the tabs over, the tag is always facing the front. So with the center, you just got to lay it down, put it in its little socket. Make sure you try to keep it nice and straight. Put the Velcro down and attach the next one. Likewise with the 2 side ones, the tag is always on the front when you slide it over. Righto guys, that's all. So hopefully the video made sense and answered any questions you might have. If you do have any more, feel free to contact us and we'll be happy to help. All I can say now is stay safe, stay protected, and have a great day.